Have been some very high aspirations for this team, maybe as much as any, in the near future.
Yeah, well, they handed out a pair of max contracts at Irving and Durant.
Right.
And then they still had a solid nucleus and core. They're trying to win titles over the next few seasons.
It's going to be interesting to see
Here we go.
if Kevin Durant gets all the way back. There's not a lot of history of guys in their 30s rupturing the Achilles, getting back to that level. Remember, this guy wasn't just a great player. He was an all-time great.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Matthews. Andre Drummond is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Irving. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Schroeder kicks to Matthews. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Over the past few years, Durant's gotten a lot more attention for his defense, and rightly so.
Now Irving. KD on the wing. Aldridge inside, working on Drummond. A nice shot by Aldridge.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Morris outside. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Outside Matthews. Back to Caldwell-Pope from past the arc. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Schroeder. Here he goes. Softly drops in the floater.
And the three-pointer, something that's exploded in importance the last half-decade. Kenny, do you feel you would have played differently if you came into the league today?
Without question. Because, Greg, I was probably, if you told me I could get 30 points or 20 assists, I would have said 30 points. I was that type of mentality. I liked scoring because scoring came easier to me. Finding people didn't come as easy. So I would have loved to play in this era where I don't have to think about getting you the ball as much. I would have loved that.
And honestly, the passing lanes are bigger because the court is more space.
Yes,
like so, if you shoot it, like we talk about, your ability to shoot it at a high level makes the game easier.
Yeah.
Because now guys, the pump, you lift your head, they're jumping out of position. They're guarding the three-point line tighter, so you have more room to operate.
Matthews finds Morris. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Brown outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Schroeder. Morris outside. Back to Schroeder. Uncovered. Misses off the right eye.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Aldridge kicks to Green. The 3 from KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Brooklyn trailing. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And officials have been more vigilant, guys, whistling the travel violations that we see. At the same time, the league revising the rule book to clarify the gather step when players terminate their dribble. Kenny, in that regard, do you like the way the game is being officiated right now?
What is a gather step? Either you're walking or you're not.
Well, it would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Either you're moving or you're stationary.
The gather step's always been there, though. It's just, honestly, a lot of guys didn't have the ability to and didn't know how to master it. Iverson was the first guy that I saw that had mastered the gather step. And that's, to me, it's just kind of the evolution.
Walking in my book, Greg. It's still
No, it's you gather it. You get that extra. It's basically, it gives you a half a step.
I'm old school. Let's walk it.
You're old.
Yeah, and you didn't finish school.
Morris kicks it over to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope left side. The three doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Count that bucket. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Third is Andre Drummond.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Irving surveying the floor. Back to Aldridge. Irving finds Aldridge. Durant for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got 5. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton. And,
if I had to go over and pick it now,
I mean, there's so many of them.
Man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close.
Yeah,
Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like, those guys are scorers.
Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete, and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McLemore's checked in for Morris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And KD, no good on that one.
And it's clear how much Durant loves this game. He has a real drive to keep improving and an undeniable thirst to contend for championships.
Outside Matthews. McLemore dishes to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
The wide open look for Durant. That 3 off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Pelicans. McLemore, the pass to Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Back to Caldwell Pope. Back accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night. Not too long ago, we saw a number of NBA players, balk at joining the U.S. national team. Kenny is someone who has played in the colors of red, white, and blue representing this country. Why aren't players lining up to represent the U.S.?
Well, I think it's also a combination of the teams. The investment that they have in their personal players individually is from a contractual standpoint. They're scared of the risk. So it's not just a player's decision. I'm sure that there are teams that are calling their players and say, we'd rather you not play.
And we've seen big-time injuries in that regard.
And the other thing is, too, our guys now, back when we played, you only did international competition once. Right now, some of these guys have done it for 5, 6, 7 times. And you factor in their long runs in the postseason, man, that's a lot of wear and tear on the body.
A lot of basketball. The first one falls.
Growing up, KD wanted to play for his favorite team, the Toronto Raptors, which featured his favorite player, Vince Carter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. The Lakers also making some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Durant nails them both. The Lakers trail. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. Drummond with a screen on Harris. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And here is Irving. Fires the three. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. KD's got 12.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Drummond. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anybody.
Of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And coach looked at me and he said, hey, we don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Passes it to Caruso. Over Durant. And the Lakers with another miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Miami. Harris passes to Griffin. Fires for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
There's the pass to McLemore. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:29 left to play in the first.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Lakers making a switch here. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
.124 left in the first. Irving up top. They picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Pass to Takeoff. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Harrell. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Loads it up there for Harrell. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Takeoff, the pass to Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
That one is no good. It's tipped. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Nobody willing to step in Harrell's way. That would be a brave charge to take.
Outside Irving. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
We've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, Michael was so excited to play with me.
Was he?
As soon as I walked on
Chomping
campus.
at the bit, wasn't he?
When I
Who
walked
is
on
this kid out
campus,
of New York?
he
Yeah.
picked me up at the airport, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes, he did. But then it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepared.
Had you met Jordan before you went
On
to
a
Carolina?
visit, just on a visit.
On a visit you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player really at the time. Sam Perkins was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe, and plus he was from New York.
Morris against Green. And it's sent back by KD.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. Out to the wing. Back to Morris. Schroeder, right side. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for McLemore. Durant against Caldwell-Pope. Count it. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Morris outside. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. KD against Caldwell-Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Nets leading by 5.
Well, Kenny, you've played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's good fun. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Green. Again, the Nets for 2.
The winning mindset of Durant. Unselfish all the way.
Lakers trail by 10. Schroeder kicks to Morris. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Brown is checked in for Harris. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Kyrie Irving.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Aldridge taking his time here. Irving for 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers trail by 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And so he hits both. Nets leading by 6. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Explosive power move. Do not call Durant a finesse play.
Morris outside. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morris. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Brown. Again, the Nets for 2. Lakers trail by 10. Schroeder finds Morris. Lakers passing it around. Here's Harrell. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Aldridge. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's KD for 3. Morris with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Pass to Matthews. Morris against Durant. And again, no good by the Lakers. Nets leading by 10. Irving with it. 8 points for him. Count that one. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen this from Kyrie his entire career. The ability to withstand punishment and completes the play.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Morris. Here is Matthews. Drops in the tray. Matthews has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And Durant, here we go. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. McLemore has come in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
1 shot.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now here's McLemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And finished off by McLemore.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Durant. That free throw good for McLemore. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Chioza. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. That one falls, his 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Harris outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 10. Now Schroeder. Last game he had 10 points. Caldwell Pope dishes to Schroeder. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Nets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Drives to the hoop. Outside Griffin. Over McLemore. That one off the back iron and out.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
A 3-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 10. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Schroeder finds Matthews. Back to Schroeder. Now here's McLemore outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. McLemore's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Harris outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Matthews. Now McLemore, defended by Griffin. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night. Drummond working against Irving. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. McLemore with the ball. Matthews against Irving. And Matthews kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on Aldridge. The drive by Schroeder. It's good.
Hard enough to stay attached to Schroeder one-on-one. Coming off screens, forget about it.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Back to Irving. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort, no lack of it right there.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll
tell
fellow,
G when he
come back. Fellow PG, we got to let him
Yes,
in.
sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together.
Steve, you've had your battles against Kenny Smith when you two played, but it's always so much fun to be by his side here at the broadcast table.
Yeah, for sure. Kenny's a competitor. But more importantly, right now, he's a fantastic commentator. Great job of expressing his views on the league, and I hope we will hear from him for a long time.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bruce Brown. Harris looking it over. Here's Shamet. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Landry Shamet is a skilled shooter, and his team, they need that spacing.
Schroeder passes to Drummond. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Jordan. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Shamet. Fires from the wing. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great effort by Blake Griffin. Coaches can draw up whatever they want. Sometimes it just boils down to effort.
Schroeder, the long distance 3 is buried. Schroeder's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nets out in front, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you, sir, for your sharp and incisive analysis of the game.
Oh, thank you, Ernie. Thank you. Always a pleasure to break down the game with the great ones.
Trader. Excuse me. Trader? Yeah, glad you had fun over there. Trader.
I'm back, though.
Copycat.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So for the Lakers right now, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
It's Brown with the drive, and it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Matthews against Brown. In the corner, Irving with it. Just 5 to shoot. And the Nets miss again. LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Matthews kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Drummond, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
The massive size of Drummond coming into play. Tough to guard without fouling.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
No good on the free throw. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And here is Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the night. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Morris looking over the floor. Matthews passes to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Durant. Brown with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Brown. Passes to KD. Down low. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Caldwell Pope outside. Morris finds Matthews. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The quick first step of Kyrie gave him an edge, and all they could do was foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
I mean, it's so impressive. Kyrie's scoring ability. Terrific shot maker, obviously gets to the line, converts at a high rate.
Good on the second free throw. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Caldwell Pope outside. And the pass to Morris. Back to Caldwell Pope. Drummond working against Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important
Take a break.
for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And he's good on the second.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Green with a screen on Schroeder. Irving attacking. Good work defensively by Morris. Lakers trail by 4. Schroeder kicks to Morris. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Morris. And here's Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Durant. Right side Green. Over Caldwell Pope. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Matthews passes to Caldwell Pope. Morris against Green. Morris dishes to Schroeder. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And the numbers, nothing spectacular in his rookie season, but he's still got a lot of room for growth.
Let's forget last year. That was about development. This year, it's about contributing.
And stolen by Drummond. Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope. Outside Matthews. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. Closing in on the end of this long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. Matthews passes to Schroeder. The teardrop falls in. And that's now 17 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Great balance on that floater. Schroeder has a real grace with how he plays the game.
Green with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Irving. And good that time. And the Nets lead by 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Morris outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Back to Caldwell Pope over Durant. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Nets leading by 6. Outside Durant from outside the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Matthews. Lakers working the ball around now. Morris kicks to Matthews. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Durant. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
It's the Nets now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Schroeder against Irving. The pass to Durant. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Kevin Durant, so long, you have to leave your feet to contest his shot, but that's how he gets you.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Free throw drops for KD. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And he drops it in from the low post. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
Schroeder outside. The dish to Matthews. For three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up with the Nets. They lead by 4. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
McLemore, the pass to Drummond. And that one is off. Nice D from Aldridge. Nets leading by 4. Durant down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Now here's McLemore. Aldridge is covering. McLemore, the pass to Horton Tucker. And stolen by Aldridge. Irving with it. He's got 18. Aldridge with a screen on Schroeder. Stripped away. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Brown. Irving against Schroeder. Aldridge sets up the pick now for KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Schroeder against Irving. Schroeder right side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Schroeder's got 19 points.
The defense collapsed on him, but Schroeder found the right angle.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Great showing for him last season. 9th in shooting percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Griffin. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Takeoff. Jordan against Harrell. Over Jordan. And another basket for the Lakers.
And this is Harrell's game. A skilled interior player who plays with tenacity.
Here's Chiosa. Harris outside. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 6 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the left side wing. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. And it's 6 points for Montrezl Harrell.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Griffin. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. The pass to Harrell. Now here's McLemore outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's Chiosa. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And for a big guy, Harrell's quick off his feet. He can block shots inside and on the perimeter.
The Nets have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Harrell kicks to Caruso. To the middle. Takeoff, the pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. For the lead. And that one hits back iron. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And the rejection by Harrell. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Harrell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the center position. Morris outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Matthews from downtown. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Rebounded by the Lakers. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Green against Morris. Got a piece of it. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Green. The rebound by the Lakers. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Caruso kicks to Morris. The pass to Caruso. Now here is Morris. Caldwell Pope dishes to Morris. And that one is good.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now Shamet. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Pass to Caruso. Matthews finds Harrell to take the lead. And he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Pass to Morris. Back to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Morris. Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. Morris, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Fires from deep. And it's Shamet missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
It's Matthews on the wing. Aldridge is covering. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got his 4th assist in this one. Durant deciding where to go with it. Driving and
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. Free throw drops for KD. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Morris outside. He kicks it to Matthews. Caldwell Pope outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Chioza. They kick it out to Green. Second chance shot. That's tipped.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Caruso, the pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the layup.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
And then Durant with the dunk.
The mobility of Kevin Durant, showcase right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Caruso. A 3 from Morris. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Durant with the drive. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Matthews kicks to Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Caruso. And another three for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Durant. Rebound by Harrell. The Lakers in the lead. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. Back to Matthews. Morris, left side. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. KD passes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. Caruso, no good. Green dishes to Durant. To halt the run, he lays it in. Durant's got 34 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Harrell, that's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Irving against Schroeder. Outside Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Free throw no good for Durant. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. Floats it up there for Harrell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The three from KD. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 39.
Just what this offense is designed to do. Get Durant these kinds of looks.
Irving against Schroeder. Got a piece of it. Dishes it to Harrell. Feeds to Drummond. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving against Schroeder. Again, the Nets for 2.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Irving against Schroeder. Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Over Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's able to get it back. Here's Harrell.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
KD with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to McLemore. Here's Horton Tucker. Perilous screen on KD. And it's sent back by KD. But he stays with it. Offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Irving dishes to Aldridge. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Horton Tucker. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Irving against Schroeder. And the pass to Shamet. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Griffin. Up and in on the layup.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 1. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. On defense, the Nets. Pass to Horton Tucker. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. .136 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 41.
The amazing part about Durant's shot, he has a pretty compact release for a guy with such great length.
And stolen by Aldridge. Schroeder against Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Schroeder. Over McLemore. Here's Aldridge, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ben McLemore.
He can beat you from long range, mid-range. That time, Aldridge draws the foul inside.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
You look at the skill, the shooting, the length. LaMarcus Aldridge is perfectly suited for today's game.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. McLemore, the pass to Schroeder. Great D that time from Irving. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's KD. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Aldridge finds KD. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer.
A very high motor, a 7'3" wingspan. Harrell is a versatile defender who does a great job of challenging shots.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Shamet. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Unable to get the second one. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, guarded by McLemore. Right between the eyes.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide.
Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The 3 with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.